I'm going to make a Grixis deck, a blue, red, black deck out of the last 12 packs, out of the Guilds of Ravnica booster box. So this is one of those where I hit the tripod as I move up to look at them. And so this is one of the series of builds that I'm making. And I really like the concept of going through a specific subset of the cards just to see how they would play. And they're very different subsets. I think this will probably be the last one that I do that is limited to part of the 46 packs that I have. I think after this, I'm kind of done with making what I would call semi-limited fun sealed builds. And then from there on, I think I'm gonna launch into some Guilds of Ravnica only commander builds. All right, because I think I'm beginning to see a little repetitiveness in my builds, and that usually is a sign that I've really exploited subgroups of my 46 packs enough that I'm ready to move on. Okay, so I'm gonna go through and do the same thing that I've done in all the other builds. That is, separate out the cards that are sleeved and not sleeved. I think this set does not have a it looks to me like a lot of the power is in the uncommon and rares, and so I like to make the first round of picks with the non-commons, whatever they may be. Okay, so just gonna separate them out. Each one of these subsets landed on a specific set of cards. Some of the better cards, different ones, landed in each group. Like for example, this is the only Atrata that I have, and this particular build will have the lockets. I forgot the lockets for the Absam build that I just made, which was going to be previous in the build in this playlist. So I've got the Dimir and Izet locket, so they're auto includes. And I think this guy for 4 hits something for 3. I don't know. I'm gonna already put it as a maybe, but these are gonna go in. Okay. So then this is where the no pile is gonna go. All right. So now let's go through and just pick things, put them into 3 piles. You may cast an instant or sorcery from your hand without paying its mana cost. I'm going to put it in the maybe because I want to see if I have anything that's big enough for me to do that. You may look at an additional 2 cards each time. Now I'm pretty sure this is where Dimir decks, Dimir cards are. So I'm going to go Surveil Crazy. So I'm going to put it in the maybe right now because sometimes if you don't hit, I've already seen this online, that you need a certain density of Surveil for this thing to do anything for you. Okay, so yeah, let's find out first how much surveilling we're doing. This card is a beast, okay, because I've created a ton of tokens off of this guy, so he's definitely in. He's a maybe because I will see how many flyers I have for sure. For sure. Turn, type of your choice. Nah, this is an excellent holster, so I'm gonna say no. In this build, I need a flyer for sure. Cost 2 less targets a legendary creature. Yeah, sure. Destruction. I'll take it. Each card from graveyard is a flyer. 5/4/1. Yeah, it's a little aggro. I like it. I'm gonna put it in the maybe. I don't know how many creatures are gonna land in my graveyard. Yeah, I like this guy here because I'm maximizing Surveil anyways. I'm going to put it in the maybe pile. Let's see. Creatures your opponent control can block this turn. I'm going to put it in the no pile. I don't think it fits. This guy does fit in. It's a little heavy. I'm going to put it in the maybe pile. It would fit if I was making a commander deck. This guy is great. This guy is great. I've played him online and he gets big really easy, so it's a definite include. 3 or more dispel, return it. It's a flying haste 4/3/2. Why not? By the way, it does not feel mythic. I don't see this card as mythic, but anyways, it's okay. 5/3/3 flyer. Deals 1 damage to target creature defending player controls. It's a flyer. I'll take him. Mentor, yes. 1/1/1, of course. Absolutely. I really want to play this trick. Yeah, absolutely. I'll take him. A flyer, 3/1/3 that gets boosted for instants and sorceries. Yeah, sure, why not? Copy a spell, 4 or less. Choose new targets. I'm gonna put it in the maybe pile. Absolutely. Yeah. If you draw a card and your opponent discards a card, that's fantastic. This card is amazing. I love this card. Flying a menace on a 2/1/1. Yeah. Not good in this particular build. A great card otherwise, which is just not going to work out. If I make a singleton deck, I'll make a singleton deck with other singleton decks and play them against each other. Absolutely. I've played this card. You know, you got to be able to tutor for it. I don't really have any means by which to tutor for it. So you're at the whims of when it goes into your hand. But it cannot be blocked. So I'll take it. Surveil, very much needed in this deck. Auto include. Another auto include. I'm going Surveil crazy. And another auto include. So let's see what we did. We picked a lot of cards already. So I'm going to separate them. Let me move the maybe pile to the left of the fin of the blue whale and the no pile to the right. And then let's just build piles for creature, non-creature piles. And I'm not sure that I'm going to do an 18 on 18. So if I have more than 18 critters, I'll be fine. 4, 8, 12. That's good. I'm starting with 12. Not sure, but I wouldn't mind going 18 on 18 for instants and sorceries kicks. 4, 8, 9. So I'm halfway there here. 9 and 6 here. So let's go through the comments and see what we find. Gonna move things up. And then I'm gonna put them in the respective file. Draw a card, jumpstart. Yes. No. Too situational. No. Flying. I'm gonna say yes. It's got surveil. Flying. Draw a card. Yes. Counter target spell. Yes. No. And no. And no. And no. Oh, I'm sorry. Put them in the wrong pile. There we go. And no. Yes. I'm going to destroy something. Not sure about the shade. I'm not a mono black, so no. Deals 1 damage to each opponent. Each one discards a card. Top card in the graveyard. You gain 1 life. Not really sure. I'll dig for it if I have to. 4/3/1 flyer. I'll take it. No. Not sure, but I'm thinking I'll just go through that pile. When I'm done, I'm not doing well. I could use the 2/2/1, but I'm not sure. I can definitely use Death Touch, and the rat costs us discard, so that's great. I'm not gonna do the counter thing with this guy. This is a very expensive way to kill a creature. I love the artwork, but I don't think I need this card here. I don't think I need this trick here, but I would love Mentor in any deck that I can put it into. No, not really, and no, not really. I wanna maximize my instants and sorceries. I'm not full on Mentor, so I don't need this card. a tapper, smacks, not sure about that. Defender that plays well when you draw, when you cast, you know, becomes a non-defender when you cast an instant or a sorcery. Don't know. This one definitely. You're gonna want to have surveilled. It's still 3/2/3. This guy's got flash. 3/3/2 with surveil. I'm gonna take this guy, but I'm not gonna take this guy. So I needed 6 for my 18, and then I ended up picking 8. So I think if I make 2 of these go out, all right. If I make 2 of these go out, then I can do, yeah. Then I'll be done with creatures. So I'm gonna say. These are all flyers, and it'd be nice to have a lot of flyers. They're all good. I'm not heavy on creatures. I'm going to get rid of this guy. Surveil 1, yeah, instants and sorceries, discard, death touch. The flying bat is pretty aggro, man. It's good. This guy is weak. 1/3 out. Okay, so there you have it. I think I'm done with my 18 creatures. So I'm gonna do a number check. 4, 8, 12, 16, and 18. So I'm done with my creatures. Now with my non-creatures, these are all picks. So these are 4. So 4, 8, 12. So I need 6, and I have a nice maybe pile in here. So I need to pick 6. I guess I will do some copying. Why not? A little too heavy. A little too heavy. I'm not sure I'm dropping enough cards in the graveyard, but I'm going to go with it. Not an instant or a sorcery. Not an instant or a sorcery. So this thing is looking better and better, even as a 6-drop, to take out any creature. But I'm still on the maybe, on the fence with it. And I need 6 more. So I'm going to go through and just select out the instants and sorceries. Okay, so I need 6, and here I have 7. In this particular build, I'm actually digging out almost every instant and sorcery that I have. There was a no pile that I had in here, and I don't see anything in here that I would want to use for sure. So that pretty much says that I only need to kick out one of these cards. So whichever one of these cards is the worst one, I'll take out. And it's probably this one, because I don't really need any more flyers. I mean, I don't know. I don't like this effect at all. Yeah, I think that one's the one. This is still a neat trick. I can pick something out of. This is a very expensive way to kill a critter. This is a good card, but it still could kill it. Yeah, a nice battle trick with Jumpstart. I'm not sure I care too much about tapping something, but I like the 2 damage to the controller, and I like Jumpstart. And I already have a lot of flyers, but I have non-flyers too. And I actually need to up my my instants and sorceries. So yeah, so I think I've got my deck, and it's gonna be 18 and 18. 18 creatures, 18 non-creatures. I'm not gonna do a mana curve. These are just I mean, I think the mana curve looks okay anyways, just by looking at the cards. And so here's my little Grixis build out of these cards. This guy's great. And I do have a lot of flyers, which is great. But I can even make something fly like this with that little card that I kept. And I've got some mentor. Got this guy, which is great. I wish I had more tutoring effects to really play this card up. I don't see how. And frankly, I don't really see how, even if I take all 46 packs of Guilds of Ravnica right now, I don't think I can build a good deck to this card. I really don't. Very expensive way to destroy a creature, even though it destroys any creature, as long as it allows you to destroy it. Not sure how many critters will land, of my critters will land in the graveyard, but I kept it because it's a limited build. Kept the lockets. Haven't pulled hardly any of this card, even though it's only an uncommon.